भारत की राष्ट्रपति श्री रामनाथ कोविंद नवंबर तांग कुमाथोई लाइपापोपन निमित्ता मणिपुर दा नुमित निनी की खोंगचत्ता इम्फाल की बी टिकेंद्रजीत इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट थुंखी गवर्नर नाजमा हेप्तुल्ला चीफ मिनिस्टर एन बिरेन नलुचिंगबा काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर सिविल अमदी पुलिस की ऑफिशियल सिंगना तरामना ओखी मतुंगदा राष्ट्रपति ना इम्फाल की सिटी कन्वेंशन सेंटर दा नॉर्थ ईस्ट डेवलपमेंट समिट हौलोखी
A hearty welcome to Northeast Development Summit, the first ever of its kind. We are awaiting the arrival of the Honorable President. Kindly. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Honorable President of India. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have the national anthem now. Summit which aims to highlight and explore the potential of this entire region by bringing together all stakeholders from the region, from the country and also from across the borders. We hope that the exciting lineup of sessions today and tomorrow will throw up innovative ideas and also a viable action plan for accelerating growth in this region. We'll now formally begin the summit. And I invite SHRI N. Biren Singh, Chief Minister of Manipur, to deliver the welcome address.
Honorable President of India, Shri Ramnath Kovindji, respected First Lady, Srimati Savita Kovindji, Honorable Governor of Manipur, Dr. Nazma Heptullaji, Honorable Union Minister for Commerce and Industries, Shri Suresh Prabhuji, His Excellency Mr. Rashid Khan Manut, Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation and Tourism, Government of Bangladesh. Today is a historic day for the state of Manipur. When the Honorable President of India, with the First Lady of India, has come to Manipur. It is a real honor for the state and for me. Personally, Honorable President, your presence here is a testimony to the importance attached to the Northeast and to the state of Manipur by your kind self. Ladies and gentlemen, the Northeast Development Summit 2017, jointly hosted by the Government of Manipur, Ministry of Commerce and Industries, Government of India and the India Foundation, is an effort to highlight and explore the potential of Northeast India in further establishing itself as a land hub of India's East policy. Key focus area of the summit are trade and investment, connectivity and infrastructure development, tourism development and skill development, capacity buildings, entrepreneurship, This is a historic event organized for the first time in Manipur, where national and international participants are coming together. It is a platform to showcase the unexplored business opportunities in Manipur and in the region. It is also an opportunity to share with the world the natural beauty and the warm hospitality of the state of Manipur. At the end, I would like to once again welcome you all to my state, and I wish you all a very pleasant stay. I am delighted and sincerely wish that the participation of all present here today will make this business summit a grand success. Last but not the least, I also hope that all of you will take back wonderful memories of my state in your heart and to come back here again. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Shri N. Biren Singh to felicitate all our esteemed guests on the dais. We begin with the Honorable President of India. Honorable First Lady. May we have a round of applause for all our guests. Honorable Governor of Manipur, Najma Heptullah ji. Shri Suresh Prabhu, Minister of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. Shri Sarvanand Sonowal, Chief Minister of Assam. Shri Pema Khandu, Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh. Shri T.R. Zelian, Chief. Honorable Minister of Rashid Khan Benin. Shri K.J. Alphonse, Minister of State for Tourism, Government of India. I now request Shri Prema Khandu, Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, to deliver his address.
It gives me immense pleasure to address such a distinguished gathering here who are from policymakers, corporate leaders, and thought leaders. The fact that His Excellency the President of India, Shri Nath Kovind ji, has graciously agreed to address this summit underscores the significance attached to this region by Government of India. I must commend the Chief Minister of Manipur, Shri Biren Singh ji, for taking this initiative in partnership with India Foundation. The summit assumes a special significance as it brings the entire Northeast region under a single umbrella and provides a common platform in deliberating on issues of mutual interest and articulate a shared vision of economic development of our people. We are all aware that the Northeastern region has immense diversity in geography, culture, ethnicity, language, cuisine, and yet we are bonded by a common link of our tribal identity. With these few words, I wish this summit all the success, and I shall be eagerly waiting to hear the outcome of.
Today is a great day for the people of Northeast. I am here specially to express my solidarity and support to the government of Manipur, especially Chief Minister Sinhaji and his colleagues, and also India Foundation for taking this great initiative to promote Northeast. I am happy to be here today in this inaugural session of Northeast Development Summit. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to Government of Manipur and India Foundation for organizing this summit for the first time. Never before such summit has been organized with a view to highlight and explore the potential of Northeast India, covering all its aspects like trade and investment, connectivity, infrastructure and development, tourism, skill development and entrepreneurship.
This morning after I arrived at Imphal, I was just sharing with Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur that, and just now I have shared with the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam as to how we can create or connect each festival of Northeastern region, 8 states. For example, today, 21st November to 29 November is Shanghai Festival of Manipur, followed by 1st December to 10 December, Nagaland Hon'ble Festival, now which is called International Festival, followed by another state like Meghalaya or Arunachal, Mizoram, Assam. Then we can create a tourist circuit during this festive season, at least for 2 months. That is what I have suggested and put forward my proposal that Northeastern state can create a tourist hub and tourist circuit during this festive season. That is, तो हमें भी एक संस्कृति, परंपरा और उस परंपरा में जीने वाले लोगों की एक दृष्टि, एक उनका स्वरूप हमको दिखाई देता है। हमें प्रसन्नता है माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने नॉर्थ ईस्ट को लेकर के उनकी जो वृहद व्यापक दृष्टिकोण है, उस दृष्टिकोण को साकार स्वरूप प्रदान करने के लिए माननीय राम माधव जी लगे हुए हैं, उनकी टीम लगी हुई है। मैं 2-3 बातें बहुत थोड़े से समय में निवेदन करना चाहता हूँ। नॉर्थ ईस्ट की बहुत सारी विशेषताएं हैं, क्योंकि माननीय वीरेंद्र सिंह जी ने आमंत्रित किया है, माननीय सोनेवाल जी, वहाँ पर हम बहुत काम कर रहे हैं। नॉर्थ ईस्ट की सबसे बड़ी विशेषता है यहाँ की बायोडाइवर्सिटी।
To make Northeast the first priority of his development work and his development work from the bottom or at the ground reality level. So I have visited 5 states already. I am committed to visit all the other states in the next month. And the basic message that I would want to give is simply that the Northeast region has to come together as a region with its own unique identity. But working together across state borders, working together with all the issues of environment, the flood management, the water control, the water potential, etc., etc. And I think in this respect, I must congratulate the India Foundation led by Shri Ram Madhav ji for having organized this summit in such a wonderful manner, because such summits are the key to creating the awareness of Northeast as a region as a whole.
Now my senior colleague who sat with me often in the Rajya Sabha, Srimati Najma Heptullah ji, who's the Honorable Governor of Manipur, has called me again and again to say that Imphal needs a direct flight to Delhi. And I'm very pleased to announce today that we will shortly have a direct flight from Imphal to Delhi. We will be starting this flight from January 1st. It will be an Air India flight. And we will start with 2 days a week, but our intent is to make it daily as soon as possible. As soon as the demand picks up, we'll go from 2 to 3 days, and then from there on to a daily flight. So we are determined to do that, and hopefully that will improve connectivity for Imphal.
But sometimes sister must be wondering, where are my brothers? And today is a special day in which the brothers from the federal government and to come to meet all the sisters, I would call it as a real Bhaiya Dooj Day, in which we have come here not just to tie the Rakhis and to make sure to reiterate a commitment of working together to develop this part of India as one of the most developed part of India.
Bangladesh, as you know, attaches highest importance to its relation with India. The relation is more intense and extensive because of geographical contiguity and of history and the multitudes of commonalities.
In far-flung remote areas of both valley and hill districts. And the same could also be applied to all the northeastern region because we have the same topography. I was elated to see the recent announcement by the donor ministry for starting such a medical facility of a flying dispensary for Manipur and some other northeastern states.
Now request His Excellency Shri Nath Kovind, Honorable President of India, to address the gathering.
I am happy to be here at the inauguration of the Northeast Development Summit. This is my first visit to the region and to the state of Manipur since taking office as the President of India. And I am truly glad that it has coincided with this very important event. I am sure the summit will take enlightened and actionable decisions on the development of the Northeast, not just from a domestic Indian perspective, but also in the context of the neighborhood. The development of the Northeast is tied with the development of India's neighbors and the countries of ASEAN. Friendly partner countries from other regions too are integral to our vision for the Northeast and can contribute substantially. For a short period in our history, there has been a misconception about the 8 states of Northeast being a frontier of India. I say short period of history deliberately. After all, if you consider the hundreds and thousands of years of civilization, far from being a frontier, the Northeast has been at the heart of Indian imagination. And if you take South Asia and Southeast Asia as a continuum, as it has been perceived for most of history, then the Northeast is right in the middle of it. The Northeast is an amazing social and cultural ecosystem. Few regions of the world have such a wealth of cultural, ethnic and religious diversity packed into such a small area. This variety is an inspiration for all of us. The Northeast is home to some of the oldest indigenous communities in the world. Prosperity is the Northeast's natural destiny. Its default position, if I may put it so. Its geographical location makes it the obvious gateway to India, linking the vast economies of the Indian subcontinent and of today's ASEAN countries. This is the potential we have to tap, and this is the idea that must inspire this summit. All of you will be happy to know that we have invited all the 10 leaders of ASEAN member countries to your honored guests for the Republic Day celebration on 26 January 2018. This will be a historic event which shows the commitment of India in strengthening our relationship with ASEAN countries. Central to the Government of India's approach to the development of Northeast is an urgent and speedy enhancement of connectivity. This is a multi-modal program across land, water and air, and it refers both to connectivity within India as well as to connectivity within India and its eastern and southeast Asian countries. In the past 3 years, railway lines have been finally come to Arunachal Pradesh, fulfilling an old demand. An extensive development of railway links in the northeast is underway, with investments totaling rupees 90,000 crore.
ꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜꯒꯤ ꯍꯞꯇꯥ ꯀꯥꯡꯖꯩꯕꯨꯡꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯁꯉꯥꯏ ꯐꯦꯁꯇꯤꯚꯦꯜ ꯚꯥꯔꯠꯀꯤ ꯔꯥꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯄꯇꯤꯅ ꯍꯧꯗꯣꯛꯈꯤ꯫
Honorable President of India and First Lady. The National Anthem.
Nazma Abdullah Amadi dignitary Loyana Nasigi Lamplight ceremony was a pumpkin.
The ceremonial lamp lighting, signifying the beginning of an auspicious event, spreading success, prosperity, and peace in the Manipur Sangay Festival 2017.
Nasigi Adomi Manga Lamna Chakli Maira Sina Pantok Sariba Manipurgi Kwaidiki Chauraba Taurama Wariba Manipur Sangay Festival Namitarani Chupna Pantok Sariba Si My partner Maliamda
Traditional layroom of Manipur, a very symbolic gesture signifying the love and unity between the hills and valley of Manipur. a bouquet being presented, a cuckoo rosette also being presented, and a memento of Shanghai, the state animal of Manipur. First Lady Srimati Savita Kovind being felicitated by Honorable Chief Minister Manipur. Minister Manipur felicitating the guest of honor, Honorable Governor of Manipur, Dr. Nazma Heptamaji.
Manipur ki Governor Obiribi, Kai Kumnajaribi, Honorable Governor Dr. Nazma Heptula ki Mapindasu, Honorable Chief Minister Nakodopol Singh Bibi.
T.H. Bishwajit, Honorable Minister, to kindly felicitate Shri K. Government of India.
Kai Kumnajariba, Lunyana, Kai Kumnajariba, Honorable Union Minister of State for Tourism, Shri K. Alphonse Mapamda, Langzariba Kodopol Singh Bibi.
Thank you so much, sir. May we now call upon
Next Director Lunyana, Nasigi Langzariba, Achamba Kodopol Singh, Nagalangi Chief Minister, Obiribi Honorable Chief Minister, Tia Jalangi Mapamda, Kodopol Bibi. Shri Wajo Kumar, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Manipur. Shri Matungamuk, Ikai Kumnazar Shri Pema Khandu, Honorable Chief Minister Arunachal Pradesh Ki Mapunda, Kodopol Singh Matungatung Bibi.
by the Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur.
Manipur ki Chief Minister Obiribi Kai Kumnazar Shri N. Biren Singh. Laikidaba RKS Gallery de Yamna Tanu Thamjaba Fajaraba Raslila gi old painting. Hariba painting si Kai Kumnazariba Bharati Honorable President of India, Honorable First Lady of India Gimapunda Kudol Kambiri.
Historic day for the state of Manipur, and so many distinguished dignitaries are present together. Also call this a historic day, since for the first time the state is hosted a development summit of this magnitude with participation from a very wide range of business interests, coinciding with the annual SHRI festival. I also call these days a history because for the first time the Manipur SHRI festival is being celebrated at this level with multiple and widespread venues which include festivities even at the doorstep of the habitat of our state animal, the SHRI, at the Kaibul Lamjao in Bisturpur district. It is my proud privilege to welcome our very distinguished Rashtrapati Ji and the First Lady on their Maidan visit to this beautiful state of Manipur, situated in the northeastern corner of India. Honorable Rashtrapati Ji, visit will always be remembered as a red letter day. For this is the day when the state has witnessed the presence of such a large number of luminaries, be it from the field of politics or business, and which will eventually lead ushering in an era of peace and development in the state.
This is such an incredible land of such wonderful people, such amazing people, such wonderful music, dance and dresses. I think nowhere in the world do we see such an amazing array, such talent anywhere in the world. For far too long, close to 60-65 years, the Northeast has been completely ignored by people in Delhi. I'm sure you agree with me. That day ends today with the Northeast Summit, organized very ably by your Honorable Chief Minister Biren Singh Ji, in association with India Foundation Ram Madhav Ji. Today, The President, Honorable President of India is here. Central Cabinet Ministers, 3-4 of us were here. And now all the Chief Ministers Northeast are here. Together with you, we are going to build a beautiful Manipur. A Manipur where everybody is going to say, wow, this is a wonderful state. You are an incredible people. When 4 of you gather together, you break out into a choir, isn't it? Where else in the world do people have such amazing talent? When I was taking this walk down here, I saw on the way here and also here, the wonderful kind of dress which you weave with your own hands. Where else in the world do you find such beautiful dresses? Here's Madam sitting here, and a lot of people here, such amazing dress woven with such amazing finish and talent. I don't think we find anywhere in the world.
I, on behalf of the government and the people of Manipur, and on my own behalf, extend our heartiest welcome to the Honorable President of India, SHRI Nath Kovind on his maiden official visit to the state of Manipur to inaugurate one of the biggest festivals of the state. Sir, I mentioned here your special affection for Northeast as you started your campaign from Northeast as a candidate of the presidency, and I'm very happy that you are here as a president. Tourism Department under the state government has been making preserving efforts to make Manipur a tourist destination, and the Manipur SHRI Festival, which has been made a calendar event, is one of the such ventures towards the objective. The festival, which is a 10-day affair, is an attempt to showcase our best tradition and culture, besides promoting our handloom and handicraft products. Manipur is considered the birthplace of the game polo. And the Manipur Polo International, which is held alongside the SHRI Festival, with added flavor. Its popularity is on the rise as more and more domestic as well as foreign players and tourists show to build their games before us. Manipur, no doubt, is a beautiful state with potential to develop into a tourist destination. There are places like Hon'ble, which can be developed into beautiful hill stations.
This is my first visit to Manipur as President of India, and I am extremely happy to be inaugurating the Manipur SHRI Festival, which is the biggest festival of the state. Celebrated for 10 days every November since 2010, this is the perfect showcase for the cultural diversity and richness of Manipur, comprising its various communities and beautiful social fabric. The food and culture, adventure, sports and crafts, handlooms and universally admired dance forms of Manipur cannot find a more appropriate setting. One can travel across the world but rarely come across a location as spectacular as Loktak Lake. I am told this is the largest freshwater lake in the Northeast with the only floating national park on our planet. It is a paradise for tourists, and I am glad the government is making efforts to promote the tourism potential of Manipur. Truly, this is a festival and this is a state that needs to be experienced at leisure. Manipur's cultural traditions, its social, religious and ethnic mosaic, and its history of courage and resilience are an inspiration for everybody in India. The War of 1891 saw the brave people of Manipur resisting the colonial powers in a manner that has few parallels. The martyrs of 1891 are heroes who will always be remembered for their contribution to the cause of our freedom and human liberty. For every Indian, the great Veer Tikendrajit and his comrades are cherished icons. About a half century later, Manipur was the unfortunate location of some of the most bitter fighting in World War II. Today, the War Memorial in Imphal and the War Cemetery serve as reminders of those times and the tests and trials that the people of this state have gone through. Ironically, those war relics today have international tourism potential and attract visitors from the West and from Japan. But in the 1940s, by taking the brunt of the war on its soil, Manipur in a sense protected the rest of India. Every citizen in our country is forever grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, Manipur is India's window to Southeast Asia and a key player in our government's Act East policy. As a result, there is a concentrated effort to quickly develop connectivity projects. The most prominent is, of course, the India-Myanmar-Thailand trilateral highway. In addition, an air cargo terminal complex is being planned at Imphal International Airport. Rail links are being enhanced. Jiribam is connected by a broad gauge line, and Imphal railway station has already been inaugurated. Finally, the regional connectivity scheme of the Union Ministry of Civil Aviation is giving a push to affordable air links in the region and particularly in Manipur. I am confident that these efforts and the partnership between the Union and state governments will bear fruit. The potential for tourism is immense, and the prospect of international trade with Manipur linking the Indian economy to Myanmar and the rest of ASEAN is unamazingly big. It is important that the benefits of such efforts reach local communities here and provide new markets and jobs to Manipur's farmers and handloom weavers. On my part, I must tell you that I will be returning to Delhi with enough quantities of Manipuri black rice. It is one of my favorites. Another favorite, not just my favorite, but our favorite, the whole country's favorite, is the magnificent Mary Kom, Manipur's very own Olympic medalist. As I tweeted after she won the gold medal in the Asian Boxing Championship recently, you make us prouder with every punch. And how can we forget that Manipur is the heartland of Indian football? In the Under-17 World Cup hosted by India, our inexperienced but determined boys put up a fighting show, and 8 of the 21 members of our World Cup team were from Manipur. This list included the captain Amarjit Singh Kiam and the gallant goalkeeper Dheeraj Singh Moirang Khem. The gusty boys from Manipur won the hearts of all Indians. We took forward to them achieving greater glory for the country. Frankly, I would say Manipur is the capital of Indian sports. The traditional sport of Sagol Kanjei was the inspiration for modern polo. And here in Imphal, is the oldest polo ground in the world. When long loan is a marital art that I believe deserves much greater international exposure, as does UB Lakpi, played with a greased coconut instead of a rugby ball. I have only mentioned a few of the many remarkable indigenous sports of Manipur. These are treasures that must be shared with the rest of the country and rest of the world. In conclusion, I wish the Manipur Shanghai Festival and all the participants here, as well as the government and people of Manipur, every success.
Of India, respected First Lady, Srimati Savita Kovind, Excellency the Governor of Manipur, the Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur, the Honorable Chief Minister Arunachal Pradesh, Shri Pema Khandu ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Nagaland, Shri T.R. Zeliang ji, Honorable Union Minister of Tourism, Shri T.J. Alphonse, Honorable Ministers, MLAs, foreign delegates, senior officials from the Government of India, including the Secretary to President, the representatives of civil society, academia, arts and culture, foreign delegates, ambassadors, representatives from media, distinguished invitees, guests, and ladies and gentlemen. Manipur is known as the jewel of the Northeast and whole of India. We celebrate the sparkling beauty of this jewel every year at this time of the year. We are extremely fortunate this year to have none other than the Honorable President of India for launching our celebrations.
Which blooms up in the hill. And it is a song, the song that laments the loss of its beauty, which remain unseen, unknown, and unworn. It is a very popular folk song of Manipur. And the song will be followed by the song of Lai Harauba, a song of love, peace, and harmony.
Manipur Sangai Festival, Manipur Sangai Festival,
Mathangi nimit tang kunithoi yumse kese nimita Moirangi Indian National Army INA Museum Complex satuna ikai khamnaba utkhi
from Berlin to Madhya, the places where they have gone through. This again in SHRI in Tokyo.
Where was he eating? Where was he eating?
These